Now, moving forward to the batsmen in this team. Okay, now that's a big list, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. And there's no running away from that. They've got the star from Sunrisers Hyderabad for a bargain. I would say for a bargain because they got him for less than 6 crores. Welcome back to Silly Point. Today we'll be discussing about one more IPL team, and this team we believe deserves a playoff spot for sure. Looking at their squad already, like while we were researching and discussing before we started the video, I'm sure this team will make into the playoffs. If anyone wants to place bets, beware. Just go for it, for this team, because on paper this team is very good. Like all the players they have been performing in the recent tournaments wherever they have played, and if not, they are big names already. So win-win situation in all the cases. Until now, we have reviewed like four teams, yes, and we haven't seen a squad such as strong as the Delhi Capitals. Okay, so let's
Yes.
begin now about the team, and we'll start with the retentions, of course, just the names. So they have retained their captain Rishabh Pant, which they discovered last season only, and so that's Rishabh Pant. He covers your captaincy and your wicket keeping, and a strong finisher. So three aspects, perfect. And then we have Akshar Patel, an all-rounder, Prithvi Shaw, the opener, right-handed opener, and the speedster from South Africa, Henrik Nortje. So these guys, almost all the boxes covered and are the retentions. Now moving forward to the batsmen in this team. Okay, now that's a big list, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. And there's no running away from that. They've got the star from Sunrisers Hyderabad for a bargain. I would say for a bargain because they got him for less than 6 crores, which is, uh, it was a Black Friday sale and they just grab him out of nowhere. So David
Yes.
Warner will be opening with Prithvi Shaw, again a very good pair to see. That's what most likely we believe it would happen, but in the end we'll see who's got what playing 11, and yeah. So that's one thing, one aspect. David Warner in, and then they have Indian players like Mandeep Singh and Sarfaraz Khan, who are playing brilliant knocks in the domestic circuit for a long time now, but didn't get lucky in the IPL. So maybe this time around they might get chances and score few good runs for the team. So those two people, and then KS Bharat from RCB. The last season, you have Bharat on strike, two balls to go, 5 runs to win. Bharat misses one ball, and the next ball, Maxwell is on the non-strike, and Bharat hits Avesh Khan for a six to seal the match. Wow, that's what IPL brings you. That's the talent India has, and it gives an opportunity to everyone to showcase their talent. And this guy did it very well. Even now, he's in the test squad for India, so happy days for him.
Yes.
So KS Bharat again, good candidate. Then they have in Indian batsmen they have Yash Dhul coming in from the under 19 tournament recently, and the winning captain of course. So good confidence he's gained, and he is the Delhi boy. So no wonder why he was picked in the auctions. They have Ripal Patel who played for them a couple of
Previously.
games or a few games last season. So he is experienced with the team. Again, a good player. And one more guy, which is Ashwin Hebar. So these are the Indian batsmen they have, and they picked this guy, Rovman Powell. If you see his innings against England in the recent T20 tournaments, where England told West Indies, flat sixes, clean hits out of the park. He scored a century, and that was about less than 60 balls for the 100 runs that he scored.
Yes.
And he hit the England bowlers like it was an EA Sports game going on. Press shift and just hit it out of the park. That's how he hit it, and it was beautiful to watch. So if this guy gets going, if at all this guy gets going, other teams beware, beware. It's a warning right now, right here. So Rovman Powell and this guy, Tim Seifert, who is from New Zealand. Okay, enough of me speaking all the way. Now, Rajat, I would want you to
Yeah.
take on the bowlers and the all-rounder section, because if I just start to speak on them, it'll just take me all day praising them, because all the players are such amazing players, you know. Okay,
So, as Aditya has already spoken about the batsman, and it is a very long list of batsmen that they have got, and like, lots of option to pick from. Uh, the very smart buys, I would say, from the auction for this team were the all-rounder section. They had already got Akshar Patel in the team, so he fits in the all-rounder spot. Along with that, they got two players which are hot property in the market currently in the T20 circle. First, we'll go with the international one, that is Marsh. Mitchell Marsh is a brilliant buy for them. He can bat in the top order if you want. He can finish the game if you want. He will give you 3 to 4 overs. Maximum 4, minimum 2 to 3 he will give you. So that is fantastic for any team. And his performances recently have been brilliant for Australia. He has won the World Cup with them, and coming to taking that form into IPL will be crucial. Now, coming to the guy, the Mumbaiचा माणूस, the Lord. Yes, we should praise him, we should worship him. I mean, what a turnaround it has been for Shardul Thakur. uh, 2 years back, 3 years back, I guess. The last ball of Lasith Malinga, Mumbai Indians winning the title, Yorker, 1 ball, 2 runs, he gets out. Everyone is like, hey, this guy's career is over, he can't make it to the international stage and all. 3 years later, roll on, and this guy is one of the what do you say hottest properties going around in T20 circuit. He gives you runs with the bat. He will give you 4 overs. He can swing the ball. He can. This guy can give you wickets out of nowhere. As simple as that. So yes, Shardul Thakur is a brilliant buy for them. So the all-rounders, I think they have invested really good in this all-rounders. Even the under 19 guy is there, Vicky Oswal, who can ball left arm spin, and he can bat a bit. So that's all about the all-rounders, I would say. Now, the Delhi pace attack. Last few seasons, they have got brilliant pace attack in Rabada and Nokia. Those were the two guys that used to break havoc. This year, they don't have the services of Rabada, but they do have Nokia. So he is there from one end, and they have got another guy from Bangladesh, once who rolls his wrists. Mustafizur is here. So that is their fast bowling, the foreign fast bowling, if you say. Now coming to the Indian contingent, they have got uh, it- Ahmad, Khalil Ahmad,
Khalil.
Chetan Sakaria, yeah, Chetan Sakaria, and Kamlesh Nagarkoti. So these three guys are Indian pace battery for them, and two of these three will be playing in the 11. So the pace attacks looks covered, and the spinning and options you have already got Akshar, and you have got Vicky Oswal along with our guy Kuldeep. So we have got Kuldeep Yadav who comes in, gives you 2 to 3 overs. I say 2 to 3 overs because you don't know nowadays with Kuldeep Yadav how he's going to perform. I don't think he's a sure. Yeah, yeah. You don't know. Yes, and let's see how he does. If he does well, they have got the spin section also covered. And yeah, so think that's it. That's it with the bowlers. They have got a really good squad. They have covered all the bases. And if you could just take into consideration the bench strength also, this is the only team I would say which has got a bench strength. Yes, they have got that bench strength, and I will make a bold prediction here. Maybe they are looking good for top two.
Well, I believe we still have a few teams to review, but yes, this team definitely is a contender. Definitely. Like,
Yes,
I
yes.
am 99.99% sure that this team will make into the playoffs and will give tough fights to all the team, and it will be a nightmare to beat these guys. Okay, and yeah, I just wanted to add one more bowler in the list, which was Lungi and Giri. So a perfect replacement
Yes.
for Rabada from the same team. So two South African speedsters, and they can create havoc. Coming back to difficult decisions now, what are your top four overseas picks, Rajat?
I think I will go in with David Warner, a no-brainer. Mitchell Marsh, again the Australian guy. I would strengthen the batting a bit and go in with Powell in
Mm-hmm.
the middle order, and I will only go in with one of the overseas bowler in Nokia. So those would be my four overseas picks.
Right. I believe this can be perfect to begin the tournament with, because when you want to test your Indian bowlers, you have time in the initial few matches. And if by any chance they are not getting the combinations right, maybe they can take out one of either Rovman Powell or Mitchell Marsh and bring in an overseas bowler to compensate,
Yeah,
and then they have loads of Indian batsmen to cover. So yes, even I agree. Those four: David Warner, Rovman Powell, Mitchell Marsh, and Henrik Norkia should be the four overseas players. Perfecto. Now coming to even difficult. Now
the
coming to
11
another.
prediction.
Yes. Tell me your top 11.
Yeah. This team is really difficult to pick the best 11 from because they have got so many options. But as is the tradition, we will try and put in best 11 forward. So yes, I think opening would be a no-brainer again. David Warner and Prithvi Shaw, they get the opening slots. Uh, One down, I would go in with Mitchell Marsh because he has been performing really well one down. Uh, at number four, I don't know who to put in. Maybe Mandeep Singh at number four. He comes in at number four. Number five, again, as I said, I would like to strengthen the middle order. That would be Rishabh Pant and or Roman Powell. Five and six, we can, according to the situation, we can bring them in. So those are my top six. My number seven. This is where it gets very difficult. Who to pick at number seven? I think Shardul Thakur comes in at number seven for me.
Mm-hmm.
The all-rounder again. Shardul Thakur at number seven. Akshar at number eight. He can bat a bit. I will play Kuldeep Yadav at nine, so that we have two spinners because until now we only have Akshar Patel as the only spinner. At
Mm-hmm.
number 10, I would have Nokia, and at number 11, Khalil Ahmed.
Okay. So you want to go in with only one proper fast bowler and Shardul Thakur from India, and then
And
Norke as the overseas guy.
Nokia and Khalil Ahmed. And Khalil Ahmed.
So you want a
11
12.
will be Khalil.
Yeah, so
No,
Khalil
I,
Ahmed, Norkia, and Shardul Thakur, the three pacers.
yeah, three pacers,
Okay,
two
perfect. Akshar
spinners,
Patel,
and one all
Kuldeep
rounder,
Yadav, two spinners,
and Mitchell
and,
Marsh.
and Mitchell Marsh, if needed, can give you a few overs. Yes, why not?
Yes.
Well, that's a very good 11 and very strong looking 11.
Yes. The batting
If
looks very formidable
very
over
deep.
here.
Hmm.
Rob
You have
Pant,
players to get till
Robman
number eight.
Powell.
Uh,
Yes,
till
batting
number
looks
eight, Akshar
the
Patel can give
CSK
you
formula.
35, 40 runs if needed. So that's a very strong batting lineup, of course. Mine is very similar to yours. So whichever are same, I'll just say out the names: David Warner, Prithvi Shaw, Mitchell Marsh at number three. I might go in with Rishabh Pant at four, Rovman Powell at five, or Sarfaraz Khan at five and Roman Powell at six. So those two in. Instead of Mandeep Singh at four, I'll promote Rishabh Pant up because he has played at that
He
spot for India.
bats, yes.
Yeah, so that way. And then that was number six. Number seven, uh, Akshar Patel. Number eight, Shardul Thakur. So I've got two players there. I need one more spinner. That's Kuldeep Yadav. Then I have Henrik Norkia, of course. And then tough choice between these three guys: Khalil Ahmed, Chetan Sakari, and Kamlesh Nagarkoti. So, of course, first priority will be Khalil Ahmed. He's experienced in the IPL and has performed well. In the
Left
death as
arm.
well, he's fearless. Yeah, left arm, that's the advantage. Again, Chetan Sakari is left arm, so yeah,
Yeah.
fair play. Yes, so that would be my 11. Difficult choice, but yes, that's that.
Yes. Pretty similar 11s for a very first time, I guess.
Yeah, only one change, I think. That's Mandeep
Yeah,
Singh and Sarfaraz.
Mandeep. Yes.
Batting positions is still fine because we
That,
were just talking about 11, so
yeah.
fair enough.
Yes. I think
I think
David Warner's form, I think, will define their season. Because if he gives you that early starts, you are in for a big total. So David
100%.
Warner season, yes, David Warner. I don't know how Sunrisers fans are feeling right now, and I don't know. I think Warner would make TikTok videos on Bollywood songs now rather than the South ones.
Yeah, the actual switch.
Yes.
Well. I'm just waiting to see Warner hit 100 runs of 50 balls against Sunrisers Hyderabad, and wow, just waiting to see that.
Oh, okay.
The whole
I think
energy.
Kane Williamson will leave that match halfway on the halfway stage if this happens. But
Uh,
yeah, Warner is very important for them. Rishabh Pant recently has not been, he has not been the old Rishabh Pant which we knew. 20 balls 50, 30 balls 60, that kind of Rishabh Pant. He is more of a, now who plays at 120 strike rate. So I would like to even see the old Rishabh Pant again, who was like go berserk from the very start.
Hmm. No, I think that can happen given that he comes in at number 4 and the score is like
Yes.
70 for 1 or 70 for 2 after 10 overs. He has the freedom. But if it's like 40 for 2 after 8 overs or 9 overs, no, he has to play, he has to take his time, and do it. So that would be
Right.
a way. And that's actually one of the approaches he has taken and he has played maturely. Earlier, he just used to come in,
Yes.
bang, 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 score runs, go home. But
And
now,
maybe this guy is also the future captain. Who knows? Of T20 at least. Who knows?
who knows? Yes, for sure. Everybody is a potential captain. Shreyas Iyer is fighting now. Shreyas Iyer is performing.
Yes.
350s in three
I
consecutive T20s. Wow. So
KKR fans going
that's
nuts.
next level. But anyway, that's it for the Delhi Capitals. And thank you everyone for watching. Also, stay tuned with Silly Point. Like, comment, share,
Yeah.
subscribe, promote our channel. Do whatever you can. We just need more
Everything do. Yeah.
audience because whatever we do is for you. So
Exactly.
yes, and thank you so much. Thanks, Rajat, for your time.
Yeah. Thank you. Pleasure being here.